Today we will be discussing about the lactase deficiency. So as we all know, the lactose is a carbohydrate. The glucose plus the glucose monomer makes the lactose. So what happens is that lactose, upon the action of the lactase, is converted into glucose and glucose. So upon the action of the enzyme lactase on the lactose, the two molecule of glucose is obtained. So this reaction mainly occurs in the intestinal brush border of our body. So if there is insufficient enzyme, if there is insufficient lactase, then there will be the dietary lactose intolerance. So now let us discuss what are the various types of the dietary lactose intolerance. One is primary lactose intolerance. This primary lactose deficiency results in the dietary lactose intolerance. This primary lactose intolerance is due to the age dependent decline after the childhood due to absence of the lactase persistent allele. So this primary lactose intolerance mainly occurs in the Asian, African and Native American people. The secondary lactase deficiency occurs due to the loss of intestinal brush border due to gastroenteritis. So mainly if there is lack of brush border of the intestine, then there will be the no enzyme lactase. So if there is no brush border, there will be the no enzyme, and if there is no enzyme, then lactose cannot be converted into two molecules of glucose. So gastroenteritis is mainly caused by the infection, mainly by the rotavirus and various autoimmune disorders. Another is the congenital lactase deficiency. So this congenital lactase deficiency is rare disorder that occurs in our body, which also results in the lactose intolerance. So what are the various clinical features we see? So there will be the decrease of pH in the stool and increase of hydrogen in the breath with the lactose hydrogen breath test. So this is the main clinical features. And if you see in the hereditary lactose intolerance, the biopsy in the hereditary lactose intolerance is normal. The brush border biopsy of the hereditary lactose intolerance is normal. And what are the various findings in the people with lactase deficiency? The various findings are the bloating, cramps, flatulence and osmotic diarrhea. So these are the various findings, the various symptoms that occurs in the people with lactase deficiency. And if we see the flatulence and osmotic diarrhea and bloating, it mainly aggravates after intake of the lactose content diet. So mainly the milk has high lactose content. So after intake of milk, the symptoms like bloating, flatulence and osmotic diarrhea increases aggravatively. So what is the treatment and what is the management? So we have to avoid the dairy products. So we have to avoid the dairy products which has high content of lactose. Also we can add the lactase pills. So these lactase pills specifically help in the primary lactase deficiency and congenital lactase deficiency. It helps to break down the lactose into two molecules of glucose. And also you have to prescribe the lactose free milk. You have to advise the people with lactase deficiency to drink lactose free milk. So these are the ways to avoid the lactose intolerance in the people with the lactase deficiency. So this concludes our topic, this lectures. So we conclude our topic on the lactase deficiency. Here we discuss the different type of lactase deficiency, primary, secondary and congenital lactase deficiency. We discuss about the clinical features and various findings in the lactase deficiency. We also discussed how we can manage the people with lactase deficiency. So this concludes our model. Thank you.